So I want to talk about non-attachment and what that means to me and why I strive to have a life and a practice of non-attachment. So we can have things in life. We can have wonderful relationships. We can have wonderful jobs. Oh my gosh, look at the view. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you see, whoops, can you see that view? I am so attached to my view and my apartment, and that's going to be the theme, one of the main stories in this video that I'm making. It's beautiful. So we can be attached to things, people, places, relationships, jobs, and we can be hanging on so tightly that we're afraid to let go when it's time to move on. Or we can wrap our whole identity around these things. Like the things and the relationships and the places we live and the things we do become who we are. And that's just not so. We remain the same while all those things change in our life. And I like to be open for change. And when I am hanging on to something so tightly, I'm not open to change. Well, if you guys watch me enough, you know how much I love my apartment. Oh my gosh. This apartment is fantastic. When I walked into it, because I rented it sight unseen. When I stepped into it, I'm like, oh, really? I was really happy, but then I was like, this thing's going to ground me. I'm going to get attached to this so much that I'm never going to want to leave and move forward in the things I wanted to. And so it's become my identity, really. I mean, Sabrina's got the really cool apartment, and look how cool my apartment is. And it's just makes me feel good because, before my divorce, I had 2 beautiful houses. And then when I got divorced, we split them. He got one, I got the other. I sold it, so I had none. And for the first time in my life, I was not a homeowner. And so this place served a purpose during my nurturing and my healing, because I walked into the space and it's beautiful. I mean, it's better than any house I've ever lived in my opinion. I mean, I have a view of the Olympics, the islands. I have a view of the Cascades that way. I can walk to the marina. It's got original hardwood floors. It's got crown molding this big. It's got these gorgeous radiators for heat. This place is the bomb. And it made me feel worthy to be here. And at the time I needed to feel, yes, Sabrina, here, I feel like the universe gave it to me and blessed me with it. And so here's a nice place to heal and grow. I've been here 3 years, and I've been wanting to move because I have a lot of clients in Edmonds, and I love the Edmonds community. I mean, I love it here too, but I really love the Edmonds community. I have friends, I have clients there, and I know my business would really grow there. But I have not wanted to leave the comfort of this beautiful place. So just recently though, I've decided, and it was 2 weeks ago, I decided, it was a click in my head and in my heart. Okay, I'm going to let it go. It's okay, because I know the rent I pay here, to pay it in Edmonds, I'm going to be living in just this little crummy apartment compared to this luxury apartment building I live in. But in my mind, in my heart, I'm like, that's okay, because I'm just going to let it go and everything's going to turn out, and I'm going to go where I can build my community more. I can be closer to work, not have that 45-minute drive, and I can build my business. So I let it go. And I started searching, and the first apartment I looked at, I'm like, man, it's so tiny. It was like a little kid bedroom. My bedroom's huge, huge. This little tiny kid bedroom. and it was like, you know, the what's that called, just the fake wood stuff. Anyways, I was like, dang. So I put it out there though, that I'm gonna find a place, and I did. So I found a place with a view of the water and the mountains. It's got a farm, and it's got like, it's in one of the best places in Edmonds. It's not like in the bowl, it's right up on the cliff, and it just landed in my lap almost, because I let go. And you know, even if I didn't have that, I would still be like super okay with wherever I'm going there and just whatever unfolds. But you know what, the universe is awesome, and how we are taken care of, you know, God says that I take care of the birds in the air. How much more am I going to take care of you? So why do we worry so much? Why do we cling to things that that we should be letting go of? Why do we fear when we can just let it go? And so that's my message to you. And I want to read something out of this. Oh, not that book. That's a book I'm taking back to Amazon, because this is a great book too. This is You Are the Happiness You Seek, but the print's too small. And even with my reading glasses, so I want to read it on Kindle, so I'm going to take that back and read it on Kindle. But let me see. I'm going to look in this book, The Yamas and Ninyamas. It's Exploring Yoga's Ethical Practice. And so there are guidelines. The yamas and ninyamas are foundational to all yogic thought. And there's I think there's 7 for each side. So we got kind of a negative side and a positive side. Anyways, I'm going to talk about the non-possessiveness. Aparigara, I don't think I'm saying it right, but aparigara, that's non-possessiveness, invites us to practice divine play, experience full intimacy and contact with the moment, and then to let it go so the next thing can come. Everything changes, nothing stays the same. If we can fall back to the breath and watch the belly rise and then fall with each inhalation and exhalation, we can feel the truth of the transience of all things. So the breath comes and the breath goes, but it always comes to us, and then always leaves us, just like moments in time and things in our life. So hanging in midair, this is really what I liked about one of the main things that stuck out to me. Much like the moment when the breath is completely exhaled, the trapeze artist has a moment when they are suspended in midair. So you trapeze artists, when they're swinging bar to bar, they have a moment when they are suspended in midair. My understanding is that they have to let go of one bar and wait in midair for the next swinging bar to reach them. If they hold on to the current bar or reach for the next bar, their timing will be off and they will fall. Instead, they must let go fully and be ready for the bar swinging towards them, trusting the timing of the swing and not their own effort to reach. The practice of non-clinging is as free as swinging from bar to bar effortlessly, in perfect trust and perfect timing. Any kind of holding on too long or grasping too far forward in an effort to maintain a sense of security is deadly to our spiritual growth and the natural unfolding of our lives. So that's what I experienced. That's what I feel I experienced. I let go. I let go in my mind and my heart of this place that I've been in for 3 years. And I love it. I love it. It's so comfy and cozy. And I let the other one come. And so let that be an encouragement to you. If you're hanging on, if you're grasping on to something, you're afraid to let go, even though you know it's not serving you anymore. that you need to move forward onto the next bar and travel through your life. Know that it's coming. Know that you can let go, and know that whatever comes your way is there for you at that moment, at that time. And trust. Trust in the process. Trust in the universe. Trust in your God, however you want to say it. But we are taken care of. Thanks for listening.